Okay, hello, welcome to a Darkway story, the murder of King Mayor. For a cat, not a mayor.
My dearest apprentice, the King Mir
And no dating
is
here.
dead. I send you to the City of Ink to discover who has murdered him. The steward shall meet you at the gate. Do not dally. There
But it might be a
something
weird
afoot.
game. Foot! Is it a shoe? Or is it a cat with ambient occlusion? Or a fox, or whatever we are. There's something afoot. Cute game. And it looks like we want to snowboard up that. We have no shoes, because we're just a little animal. Okay, that's the corner. Going to explore. But the mystery is afoot, because we're a detective. Ink Bridge. Very artistically painted area. Very cute. The fire down there. Eyeballs. The mystery is afoot. You're gonna solve it. We don't need potato graphics. That's the bed. I probably should have just gone straight forward, but you know, I'm curious. Oh. Well, it's a good job that there's no fall damage as we fell straight off of that roof. And over here. So the mystery is we're going to get lost, is what's going to happen. Hello. Okay.
If you're trying to find Oleander, you can take that ladder right outside.
Herb? Or is that a person? Oh. Or we could get stuck in that. Are we taking the ladder and stealing it, or are you telling me to somehow climb this? And we can jump. That might be a bit more of a challenge to climb that ladder, you know? I will try. Oh, no! I guess we're not taking that ladder right outside. You did mean that ladder, right? But at least we can jump now. Parkour. We're just gonna parkour everywhere now. What games are you playing at the moment? Also, oh, don't fall off. No! I said don't fall off. I don't think these ladders are good for us, you know. Well, we fell off. Fine. Hello, Goth.
Oleander? Is he that dog that wears the puffy coat? I don't know where he went. Sorry.
Can I not jump past you, a goth? It's a bit mean to call her a goth. Right. She might not be. That's just rude, just because she's wearing black. Johan.
You're looking for Oleander? Well, you're in the wrong place. This is the library.
Why do you go bum when I talk to people? I noticed all the Tomb Raider games were also very cheap at the moment. I'm also gonna maybe get Detroit Become Human, because that is like £3 at the moment. The sales. And then inevitably it will be given away for free somewhere, right? Inevitably. Why does he not jump when I click jump there? That's... I'm trying to jump around onto the shelf, but he's refusing to jump. Oh. I must be clicking it too late. Oh, come on, you can totally make it. In before he doesn't even need to do that, I could probably just jump on it. I jump on your head. Right, we're gonna move on. I'm sure there's nothing there. This is a library. Shouldn't be jumping around on everything. And if we can. It's a wide difference to the dating game. This is a dead end. Is that her bed in a corner over there? Okay then. Time to go. He's not here. Or they're not here, whoever Oleander is. Hello. Steward. Laurel.
Ah, you've arrived. The master detective sent a letter saying you'd come. I'm Sorrel, steward to King Mir. Or, I was at least. I'll brief you on the situation.
The steward appears very upset.
Okay.
Yes, the situation. Our King Mir
He's very upset.
murdered. There's already a suspect.
His brother.
The woodworker, August. And it looks rather grim for him. Another detective...
Is it because it's
died
actually
2 days
December?
ago. Oleander has said his name was... We already had August in custody as his dagger was inside the king's neck. And August was the only one with the king the night of the murder.
Well, I doubt he would use his own dagger and implicate himself and leave the evidence.
I would encourage you to speak with Oleander. He's staying with his friend Otho in the Manor District. Up the 2 sets of curved stairs and then take a sharp left. Otho's manor is on the other side of the small bridge.
Well, it's a good job that we've already been asking everyone about Oleander.
And here's the map. I've annotated it with city details for your convenience. I hope it helps.
A map would be very useful.
Speak with Oleander, please. Up the 2 sets of curved stairs and then take a sharp left.
Take a shot, bomb! I guess we should have maybe used investigation powers rather than insight or something. He seems very upset, doesn't seem that useful, right?
Looking for
We can
Oleander.
tell that anyway.
It's up the stairs and to the left. Manor District.
Which stairs? There were multiple stairs. Like these stairs. To the left. Manor District. Okay, I think we followed directions nicely. Otho.
Hello. I see you're wearing academy robes. Looking for Oleander, I presume. He's on the manor deck, overlooking the city.
I was told he was here. There he is. He's on the deck. Yes, he's right next to us. Up here, though. Tower... Una's tower? Okay.
Oleander, you took one too many turns.
I know. I did see he was the other way. I guess we can't go and talk to anyone else before we talk to Oleander then, I guess. Hi.
I saw you crossing the bridge. Thought you were Cold Feet, the delivery dog. The master detective never really liked me much. It's a shame he has taken such lengths to question my ability. I've already solved the murder. Do you have any questions?
Okay, if you've already solved it, who did it?
Well, I'm sure the steward already told you. The king's brother stabbed him in the neck. The two would talk every night in the bridge district. August initially came running to the guards saying the king had been stabbed. When the guards arrived, they found August's knife in the king's neck.
And you don't think that's suspicious? Because why would he run and go, hey guards, he's been stabbed, if he did it and he left his own knife in the neck? That's just not smart.
For timeline, the king was murdered 4 days ago. I came to the city of Ink 2 days ago to visit my friend Otho.
Good luck solving this most heinous crime.
August was
Thank you,
detained,
Bun
but they had
Thompson.
no
Thank
motive.
you, thank you.
I searched
How
his
are you?
workshop and found
How's
a
your day
journal
going?
signed by him declaring I should have been king.
You should have been king, or the person who declared it should have been king. And also, it's a bit suspicious that you go, oh, he was murdered 4 days ago, but I only came here 2 days ago. I've already solved the crime. I definitely couldn't have been me. Done with work, it's got its times now. Good to hear, good to hear. For the whole of the rest of the year, or just for the weekend? How do you do? I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad. I've still got work next week. for 3 days before Christmas, and then I get 2 days off for Christmas and the weekend, and then I have to go back again. So, you know, fortunately, I'm not done for the year. It's working on Monday, Tuesday for the next couple of weeks. Nice. That sounds really good. Good to hear.
Suffice to say, murder of a brother driven by jealousy. It would not be the first time court murder had.
But I don't think that the brother
was
did
shocked
it.
how sloppy it was. If he concealed his identity in the act, he could have been king.
Yeah, and you don't think that that's suspicious and he's being framed at all? Because that's what I think. Any plans for Christmas or any plans for New Year's, and you're looking forward to it?
Though I'm shocked by my own result even. August seems so unlikely. Look, apprentice, I was thorough with my investigation.
Oh, there are holes, are there?
As with any investigation, really.
Many, many holes.
But if Drake, the MD, if he really doubts me that much still, maybe I can help. I don't ever hope to be accepted by him again, but maybe I can earn some of his respect back by helping you.
Gonna watch the sequel to Mad Finnish Nazi killing action movie on Christmas. Well, I've never heard of that. Is it unless it's the Red Snow or whatever? Seems interesting. But that's about it. Yeah, I think I don't have many. Sisu! Yeah, I don't know that one, unfortunately. Never heard of it. But hopefully it'll be a good movie. Me, I will be making some Christmas dinner. I might do a stream. But mostly, you know, just relax from work. The original was bonkers, so I doubt I'll be disappointed. That's always what you want in a movie, though, is, you know, so that it's something surprising and, you know, a bit unusual, so that's pretty good. So hopefully it'll be good.
Very well. I will walk you through your tools as a detective. I'll assume they are the same as my own, having both trained under Drake. You see the dial that just changed color? That's my favorability. You have the skill to visualize and assume how much others like you.
Right, so he didn't like us before until we asked him for help. Sounds like you have a nice, comfy, low-stress holiday incoming. Well, I mean, you know, you gotta relax and do nothing when you have a high-stress job that is not as comfy, right? So you need to maximize the relaxation and reduce the stress. So, you know, take whatever days you can and relax and reduce the stress. My recommendation.
The higher the favor, often the better. Dogs will divulge additional information when they like you. This information is indicated by the number of stars.
And I called it a cat game, and they're all
If you
dogs.
don't have enough favor, you will still get info, but it will be limited. So it's still worth selecting these options. Exactly. You selected an option requiring 2 favor. The full answer is locked behind that 2 favor, but doesn't always entail the information is completely locked. You can pry to take a chance and unlock hidden information.
Well, let's pry then.
Pry will always lower favor by 1 point, but might sometimes unlock key information. Why not try it? The Master Detective has trained you well. Pry is a powerful tool, but be cautious of its misuse. Oftentimes, prying too early or often will completely lock you from information you need high favor for. Additionally, I know of one detective who pried too much and was convicted of the murder she sought to solve, the town's dog growing angry at her disrespect. Be careful.
I see. So if we pry too much, even though we've only just arrived, we'll get convicted of the murder.
One of the more advanced skills you may have is to see if something is missing. Often, dialogue options will be hidden until you have a certain piece of evidence. This is indicated by the Star of the Empire. Do you see it?
No. Is it the thing that's the big star that's always been next to the thing?
When this appears, come back later when you have a new piece of evidence that would entail a new line of discussion. Speaking of discussion, you should have 3 actions as a detective: investigation, chat, and favor. Would you like me to explain those?
I guess.
Investigation always asks directly about the current investigation. In your case, the murder of King Mir.
But we also
As a
had
young
to
detective,
use psychic
you may
powers
think
on
this
the
is
guy
your best
earlier.
means of solving an investigation, but not always. Being a detective involves balancing relationships, give and take, tit for tat. Clues are often hidden in the most menial places. Chat goes directly to the heart of this. You learn about the dogs you are investigating, their
Psychic
lives,
powers.
relationships, motives.
We read his mind and we could tell that he was sad, using psychic powers and not any sort of intuition from his voice or him being sad. We had to use special psychic powers for that.
Ah, yes, favors. In doing favors, you build trust and raise favorability. Every investigation is different, but many are solved by doing favors. It opens up new lines of investigation.
Disregard the tears and hijack.
additional
Yes.
evidence.
The tears, who knows if that means they're sad, but if you hijack his brain, you can know for certain.
You have insight. So you're a dreamer.
Yes, we have psychic powers.
I'm not familiar with the insight skill. You have more experience with it than I, but from what I've heard, it can allow you to read people's minds sometimes. That is certainly a power.
It is. It's definitely not seeing the tears on his face.
Anyway, thank you for allowing me to walk you through detective skills. If you have any questions regarding the investigation and evidence, I may be able to help.
I guess that would make him on our side.
How can I help, Apprentice? What do you need help with? Every detective carries a journal with them. Usually there are 3 tabs. Notes is self-explanatory. They are a place to take notes.
Okay, he's talking
Investigation is where you synthesize your evidence and commit a conviction. Quest is generally a place to track to-dos and fate. You also have an inventory where you can store most of the
physical
physical
evidence.
evidence. You may occasionally need to
Any
observe
plans for the
evidence and new
weekends?
clues. The most important tab is the investigation tab. Once you have gathered enough evidence, convict the murderer there. Then report your findings to the steward, or Vigo, I suppose, if the steward is convicted.
Vigo the car person. Or Vigo if the steward is the one that is the criminal. Okay, got it. I don't know if this is like randomly generated or if there's a determined murderer. But it'd be interesting if, like, you know, you have to find the clues, not get stuck on the physics yourself, and the criminal could be different every time. I see the treasure chest up there. Get on it. Even if we almost got stuck out of bounds there for a moment, or stuck behind the box, I need to try and get that treasure chest. Loot goblin. I see a treasure chest. I need to try and get to it. Wild parkour's going on, definitely. Play some Mahjong, Baldur's Gate, avoid putting on pants as much as socially allowed. I feel you there. I feel you there. You know, if you don't have to leave the house, you don't ever need to put on pants, right? If you do leave the house, don't forget to put on the pants. I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate to maybe go to...
It has 4 dial positions.
It has 4 dial positions.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
3.
It's a safe. It has 4
2.
dial positions. It's a safe. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
It has 4 dial positions.
It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe.
It has safe. It's a safe. It's a safe. We're gonna hack the safe.
It's a safe. It has
Safe.
It's a safe.
No.
It's a safe.
Safe.
It has 4
We can hear it's a safe several times.
It's a safe. It has 4
We're gonna hack it.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial
Very safe.
positions.
Oh, come
It's a
on.
safe. It has 4 dial positions.
How many numbers does this need?
It has
It's
4
a
dial
safe.
positions.
2, 1, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3? No way.
It's a
Right.
safe.
It's a
It has
safe.
4 dial positions. It's a
safe.
It has 4 dial positions.
It's very easy to hack because it's a safe.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
But I've done 1, 2, 3, and 4.
It's a safe.
2,
It has 4 dial
1,
positions.
3, 3. Not 2, it's not 1, it's not 3.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
Okay, 3, 3, 3.
It's a safe. It has
Safe.
4 dial positions.
God damn, this is an infinite
It has 4
number.
dial positions.
It's a safe. Sorry.
4 dial positions.
I'm committed now.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
3, 3, 3, 4, 2.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
That's 4 dial positions.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
But it's not
It's a safe. It
safe.
has 4
Already
dial
has a 5th dial, if only.
It's a safe.
Haven't I tried every combination there?
Positions.
It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. It's 4 again. 4, 1. It's infinite! Is it a troll? Not only was it a parkour bit, but it was infinitely long. Someone's phone number! That was 10 numbers. I'm not doing anymore. That's enough. We'll find the clues. Seems the lacking information part. Yes, it does seem that we might be lacking a bit of information. Otho's Manor. Okay, so that's still in his manor. Right, let's go back in. Another door. We'll find the information. Then we will. Right, that's just another way out. We'll be back to steal whatever's in there once we've got a bit more information. I'm sure we will figure out that it is not pi, because it wasn't pi. Because that would have been 3.1415926538558.
The king is dead. His brother, the murderer, and I yes show up. This day continues to get more strange. No chat. I am busy. Dealing with dead and regicide documents for the Royal Archives is no small task.
I'm afraid my knowledge is limited to numbers, not murder. But I will answer.
What? Just because I'm the king's sake.
I'm not going to pry into it too deep.
I don't like murder. It's not my
She
favorite.
doesn't like murder. That sounds
Understand, little pop?
suspicious. It's not my favorite activity. I don't like murder. It's not my favorite activity. Just a pastime that I do on the weekends, occasionally. You know, just the odd king. Do you understand, little pop? Okay, sure. Okay. Don't like it at all. You love it. D. Oh, cool. There's going to be a parkour puppy. But But there was, like, the treasure chest, I half was just expecting it to be set dressing. I actually didn't expect it to let me try to pick it up. Whatever was in there. I wasn't expecting it to have a combination lock.
A pleasure, detective.
A pleasure, Elf.
This old dog carries himself with quiet authority. His mind moves quickly, calculating, noticing every detail with the slightest eye movement. A soldier and a scholar. The faint smell of old parchment and sword oil clings to his clothing.
Parchment and sword oil. Interesting.
A pleasure, detective. What can I tell you? I was not on duty that night. I was with Joanne, the librarian, reviewing our notes. We are cataloging the royal codices. It's a project we started when I returned to the city of Ink years ago. We were going over the history of the kings and queens of the empire. I can tell you this. King Mir and his brother August were both trained as scholars, like me. But they studied
so
warfare
he
and
was also a
diplomacy.
scholar.
King Mir was the lead diplomat for the Dog Empire. He ensured all nations under the Empire cooperated. And August, a mastermind general. It's a great shame what happened. Even more so, considering this is likely the end of the royal ink line if August is indeed the murderer and no heir is found.
Who would take charge, but maybe Eli.
Almost as old as the city. And the city.
Who could benefit from this? Who could benefit?
I grew up here, but I spent many years in the capital, Dane, as a scholar. I served in the 12th Legion during the Raven War, and I'm now a Commodore of the Ink Guard. It's a small city, but it's home.
And he's also growing in favor.
This murder, it has us all on edge. A pleasure,
Favor.
detective. Yes, you can do me a favor. Solve this investigation. I commissioned a quill from August for my son Rune. They're friends, and ours is, well, frankly, the best woodworker I know.
Oh.
But his knife.
We didn't even need to solve it to get him on favor.
The blade has his insignia, but the wooden handle, it was intricately carved. It's a nub now. Near has it. Take a look at it. Go to my son and look at his quill. The comparison should be evidence enough.
Oh, so the knives are fake. Interesting. So you've literally proven that it's a fake because it was not the same one. Interesting. He wants me to compare the murder weapon to the quill.
A pleasure, detective.
I mean, now that you've given me
I was not on duty that night. I was with
stuff.
Joe. Yes, here's the key. August's journal is inside. Feel free to take it for evidence purposes. My son Rune might have some insights.
And then there was
Pleasure, detective.
cats.
I'm not well. This whole ordeal brings back memories of the Raven War, when I was a scholar in Dean. My wife, Sumi, stayed back home, here, with Lucia and Rune. She was one of the
I wonder if
greatest
the book
humans
will
of
have the numbers in.
She foresaw the coming of the Raven War and the final battle. Began falling into coma-like dreams. She became obsessed, stopped eating, drinking. Rune wrote frantic letters. I traveled home, tried to stop her, but she wouldn't stop, warning everyone of the coming ravens.
But with dogs.
She ran away. I tried to find her. It became my sole purpose, to find her. A month later, she was found, in the center of the stone steps of God's grounds. I moved back here to protect Rune and Lucia from our fate. But then the Raven War began, as Sumi warned us.
Oh, the Raven War.
I'm a soldier.
So she knew.
I went to war. I couldn't protect them. This whole affair with King Mir brings it all back. Thank you for listening, Detective. We all carry our burdens. I just hope you can find the truth, so we don't have to carry the murder of King Mir for long.
Well, he was easy to get on side. August's house. Oh, there's some evidence in here. Sorry for anyone that has adverts. Everyone wants now to stop off their
That's
adverts.
August's journal. Take it.
So we've got a map. That's the prison tower. The murder site. The murder site might be a good place to go and investigate, right? Stuart gives you a map. Investigation. The means and the motive. Okay. Oh. A Goth. Nimble could have easily hidden on the palace bridge. Stabbed the king and retreated. Just because they're a Goth? That's a bit questionable. It's like instantly, you know, yep, they could have done it. So one look at them, no, yeah, don't they definitely look suspicious and hiding in the shadows. They could have done it. Everyone else, nah. The Goth. Why are we? It's so mean. Okay. Quill. Theme menu. Quests. Investigation. Notes. Where's the inventory? Is there a different button for inventory? Guess not. Guess not. Right. Jumping on Y is a bit unusual. Right, parkour. Time to investigate. Up the tower we must go. All of the circular towers. Although this game looks like it's a PS1 game, this is a brand new game. Literally came out today. Okay, we're lacking some information. Just a little. We shall try and solve this murder. Appreciate everyone for being here. If anyone wants to, like, you know, ask anything or say anything, let me know. I'm always happy to chat. Who knows where we're going? This is where I think a map comes in handy. The map that he's not really paying attention to. Captain Vigo Cartharian. Carpathian.
Hello, I am Vigo, sub-commander of the 11th Legion and head of the Ink Guard. You must be the other detective.
I wonder if he gets mad at us reading his mind. Can anyone get mad at us reading their minds?
Brows ever so slightly downcast. Something troubles him.
You can read his mind by him looking at you in the eyes. We got that from reading his minds, that he was looking us in the eyes with his eyes down.
Apprentice, hail to thee.
Hail to thee.
Oleander, the other detective, did most of the, detectiving. The city.
Yeah, I don't think they bothered doing an investigation very well.
Most of our work as the Ink Guard is ceremonial. The city of Ink was
Ceremonial,
originally a hub for diplomacy and a bastion for the Salt Kingdom. The Ink Guard, the kingdom's greatest fighting force. It's an honor to be an Ink Guard, but now our rule is relegated to the rare ratty tourist and settling disputes between Benzar and Coldfeet. I've rambled again. Point is, I'm a soldier, not a detective. But Detective Oleander found the motive, a journal. And August's knife was in the king's neck. Doesn't get more clear-cut than that.
Said there might be a fake, apparently.
The murder weapon. The blade that marked both the king's death and August's conviction. We have it stored. Mir was the last to examine it after Oleander. Best to talk with Mir. He can arrange a viewing of the evidence for you.
Is it in the thing? I wonder if the real knife's in that treasure chest.
Apprentice. I managed to receive a reassignment here after my sister,
Citrus,
was commissioned as the guardian of the Ink Orphanage. The orphanage itself was in ruin when we arrived. Me, Citrius, Sorrel, and,
August repaired the orphanage, so he was a nice person, was he?
The orphans here are the children of my friends who fell in battle during the Raven War, so I care deeply for them.
Did the Ravens win?
Apprentice, hell to the... A favor? You want to do me a favor? Well, I carved these swords for the kids. August helped, actually. If you would like, you could bring these swords to Cato for me.
Is Cato a cat?
Thank you.
Are they really a cat?
I feel a little less worried, knowing the boys will have those.
Give the orphans weapons. I will feel so much happier. Now I have swords. Ha ha ha. I have a weapon now. Okay, that's a very, very big bloodstain. The door is locked. Who do I get the key from then? These houses look a bit gingerbready. They're definitely looking a bit gingerbready. Locked. Okay. I don't know which way I came up. It doesn't help. Anything down there? Do I want to go down there? I think I came up that way, so I'm gonna... need to look for people. Clues. Parkour! Hi, what are you doing hiding back here? Lucia!
I'm Lucia. Can I help you?
Lucia, sorry. Not Lucia.
She is broken. In body, in mind.
And she wears a candle on her head.
Sure. But she regards you with half of who she is. It's like reading a book with half of its pages torn out. With pages actively being torn out. You could dig deeper.
I think that would mentally break her, so I don't think that's a good plan.
Yes, apprentice.
We won't delve too deep into her brain.
I don't want to talk about it. I have enough going on as it is. Yes, apprentice. What do you want to know? I've studied in Dane. I make candles for the city with Lux. We buy the wax from the next town over. Cold Feet delivers it. My shipment was missing from Cold Feet's last visit, though. Why do you ask about Dane? It's just a city, far away. There's not much to say about it.
Okay, so her partner lives in Dane, or she loved the king who died. So I think her partner
is simple. You take the
away.
wax, a wick, and you create something that gives light. It's a nice change of pace from my previous work. The city is always so dark, the endless dusk they call it. That's because we are at the edge of the Isle, near the Darkway. The candles change that.
Oh, so she makes candles and she's Lucia. Interesting. I know it's Lucia, but maybe she's Lucia. And who knows? You know, Lucia seems right. Lucia, I don't know. That's spelled differently in my mind. Okay, right. Let's continue exploring. This map is definitely handy. Okay, you were not talking to us before.
Academy robes? Detective, I take it.
Yeah, it's almost like we've spoken before.
His fur is streaked with gray. His movements betray a younger dog. His eyes, though keen, seem to strain. And small scars dot his muzzle. He has temper, or hate, dancing around his mind.
Interesting.
Apprentice.
Why are you so mad?
The killing of a king. Regicide. No small matter. I applaud you for your swift travel to the far reaches of the Salt Kingdom, and for the Master Detective's promptness to Sorrel's letter.
Why do you sound so sarcastic?
No doubt he sent you so quickly because he heard Oleander was here. I don't blame him. What do you wish to know?
I bought a knife for you to compare.
You want to see the knife? Take it. Honestly, at this point, I just want August freed and Oleander proven wrong. Tired of that dog.
That's why you don't trust me, okay?
An air of hostility. This dog hates Oleander.
You wouldn't have guessed.
Has August insignia on the blade.
You needed psychic powers to know that.
Nothing like his craft work. August repeated he didn't recognize the blade as he was arrested. Not sure if it was a ruse or not, but he's a woodworker. Most of his tools are intricately carved. This is, well, you should look at it. Apprentice.
Found a murder weapon. Don't cut yourself.
The
We've
killing
got a
of king.
sword and everything as well.
Regicide. No. Take a look at the knife. Pretty strange, right? Why is the handle whittled down like that? Apprentice. Have you seen Agoth running around?
I have seen
Little
Agoth.
troublemaker, though.
Then a few.
Ona is pretty upset with him about something to do with a brooch.
A brooch or a brooch.
He's a good pup, though. No doubt he'll grow up strong and wise. I recently found Agoth and Roman's secret hideout. Sorrel finds little stones for Roman, and I always wondered where he keeps them all. Their fort was covered in them, and they had written little poems on them in charcoal. Their spelling could use some work, but some of the poems were quite excellent. Anyway, keep the secret hideout between you and me. Don't want the pups knowing we discovered their secrets.
Even though you're telling everyone that you found their secret stuff. Sure, that'll be fine.
Oleander should have delivered a new set of books to Joanne. His shipment was smaller this time, but he did bring this book I requested. It's a small book of riddles and jokes. I greatly enjoyed it as a pup and thought it would direct some of Agoth's chaotic energy. Would you want to take it to him? He loves when dogs from Dayan visit. Excellent. Thank you. Here it is. Apprentice. The killing of a king. Regicide. Take apprentice.
Didn't we have like a one thing
He's a
option?
good pup. There's an apprentice. Apprentice.
Okay. How do I access my inventory? Like, that's the map. Investigation. Vigo's the card captain. Locked areas. Could easily have backstabbed once or shot the knife. Shot the knife? He loaded in. Actually, the bottom of it's been whittled away. What if he did shoot the knife out of a gun and it like blew the bottom of the knife up? And conversed and ran for the Ink Palace. That could have actually happened. Maybe this is inventory. It's a book of riddles. Commissioned the rare word weapon. Orphan blades. Quill. Hey, by August. He wants to compare the murder weapon and the quill. Didn't you just give me the knife?
Apprentice. The killing of a king. Take a look at the knife. Pretty strict.
I would love to take a look at the knife, but I don't appear to have it in my inventory. Because I have the quill, poetry and riddles, and orphan blades, unless there's some way to get to...
Apprentice.
I'm still here. There's some way that I can get to look at my inventory, because I don't know how to do that. But if we could compare the quill and the knife, maybe we just need to give it to somebody else to compare. Somebody who is far more masterful at comparing things than us. Who would that be? Continue to explore. That's the bridge that we came up in. What if I jumped off the cliff? Now that I have a jump button. I don't think it'd be smart, but we could. The City of Ink. It's very dark over here. Flag. Keep exploring. I think up here, someone's going to be hiding at the top of one of them towers. Where else would they have them all? Some sort of clue, perhaps, where somebody shot off the murder weapon. Potentially. Parkour. What? We can parkour onto it. No! Whatever. It's not the easiest to control. Not the way we want to go. We're definitely lacking information. Okay, upwards. Hi, steward.
Hello again, apprentice.
Yes, this time I won't be reading your minds.
Yes, I can tell you everything I know. I was sleeping by the time the murder occurred.
Convenient.
Hugo woke me and informed me. I sent Edgar Allan that
Edgar Allan Poe
with a letter for the Master Detective Drake. Edgar Allan passed it off to the Crystal Postal.
The Crystal Postal, okay.
Edgar Allan.
Edgar Allan Crow.
Than most of us, so I didn't trust him to fly all the way to Dane. Crystal Postal has a one-day delivery guarantee. Lucky for us, Oleander was resting in the village salt before the final climb to Ink. I think he visits Otho every year. Anyway, he began to ascend the mountain the next morning. It's a 2-day journey, so he arrived 2 days ago. That is all. Oleander asserted the same outcome the Ink God found. August. But Oleander found the motive via the journal in August's house.
So he came, he went, yeah, no, you already solved the crime, pay me, job done.
I'm not sure what more you'll find, but Oleander was quick to admit that the investigation had holes, and that it would probably be picked apart in court.
Those are fantastic detective. He came, he went, you solved this crime, but there's so many holes in this case that I'm not going to investigate as lead investigator. Good job on solving it, though. Now, my fee is £10 million. Thank you very much. And then he just sat there looking over the city doing nothing.
Hello again.
Good job if you can get it.
His thoughts are scattered. He is sleep deprived. He smells of stress and fear.
You're not a dog. Everyone else here is dogs. You're definitely not a dog. I smell a little ratto. Does he look a little ratty to you? I think he might be a little ratto. Or a badger. Might even be a badger. He could very well be a badger.
Hello again, apprentice.
Your picture looks a lot more doggy, but I can also see the ratto with the curved down ears, maybe.
What do you wish to know? I am Steward Sorrel. I am relatively new to the City of Ink.
You're new to the city, but you're the city steward. Okay.
Before I was steward, I was a professor of political science at the Academy and a policymaker at the Innovation Reserve. Grew up around Dane.
So everyone came from Great Dane.
I didn't want to be steward, but Eli asked me to apply after the current Emperor, Lucan XIV of Algon, insisted a steward take the responsibilities that were previously August's.
Oh, so you inherit the city when August gets committed to the crime.
Emperor Lucan XIV is actually first cousins to August Emir, though he's much older than them.
Or
Many think his insistence at a steward was a play to make King Mir the next emperor. With August's removal from the royal line and no existing heir, the entire burden of the City of Ink and the Salt Kingdom rested upon King Mir, barring him from ever becoming emperor due to his responsibility. Of course, Mir could have requested a steward or even pardoned August back to royalty, but the emperor
requested a steward even though you're a steward.
Potent move. It may have even paved the way for an emperorship endorsement for Mir.
But the emperor endorsing a steward is more political potent move. Okay. But maybe you killed him because you don't want to be the king? You were already forced to be the steward, so you killed him to avoid the job.
So, my role is, to my fear, I suppose, increasingly paramount. I never wanted this.
You didn't want to be king for certain either.
Researcher. Now I find myself leading a kingdom I've only lived in for 2 years. Of course, the Senate must affirm my role, but it will happen.
But of course they must affirm my role. And then, that also opens me up to become emperor. Many suspicious things for this.
Eli asked me to apply because I am someone who does not want power. There were many who applied, but sought power for power's sake. One need only go to the Senate to know what I suggest.
So you were smart and you pretended you didn't want the power even though
Hello
secretly
again.
you did.
What do you wish to know? I am doing much better now that you're here. Maybe I will sleep tonight finally.
Hello
Maybe
again.
you will.
I do have something. I collect white stones for Roman. He's obsessed with the Guardian and writes.
Oh, everyone knows
it
about these poems, huh?
Could you collect some stones for me? Lovely. I will absolutely love to receive some from you. Go down by the lake. I often find some down there.
Hello
The
again.
lower outskirts of the
These
city.
thoughts are scattered.
Hello.
Yes. Oh, Edgar.
Allan Poe. Don't have anything else. Am I meant to? Am I meant to be able to go down there? Falls off. I mean, it's said by the lower outskirts of the city, but I'm curious as to if they mean jumping off a bear. Oh, we've got an inventory now. The wolf stalks its shadow, who slew the dog. Dog is gone. The wolf stalks its shadow, who slew the dog. Okay, so India's dead. Wolf attacks him. Bottom of the sword is missing. Yes, as though it got shot out of a gun and was blown apart. Chapter 4781 C478232. That's not the numbers that we needed. Winter once again is in full effect. The sun stands unmoving against the bridge gate towers. The wind is stopless hum. As I say, I repaired 3 carriage wheels. It's not the first number because the first number was 2. Supplies run low. Cold feet make a delivery on 239. Mia says the council is precarious about new Raven attacks, and that's my thoughts on maintaining Cecil as secretary. I advocated for keeping her on. Better to show merry and acceptance in action than let paranoia drive the misled to commit further atrocities. Chapter 4782. The 475233. Cold feet arrived early, not like him. Shipment, but much needed. Talked with Mia this evening. Was acting strange, saying, I'll need to prepare for new responsibilities. Mia told August to prepare for new responsibilities. No doubt more unrest the council regarding possible conflict with the Ravens. Battle for the Spire. was horrible but necessary. Shame it cost so much, so many lives. That's not necessarily saying that the king's gonna die, because that's just saying that the king would become emperor. That's a misleading fact. 4783 eyes. The E473, it says eyes. 23Y. The king, I love the dog, but he's neglecting his duties. The council is apparently in shambles. The raven's likely to attack again. We need another battle of Spire to stop them. I should have been king. I can stop them. That's not really implicating you. That's a key. That's the map. Okay. Where's the lake? Enzar's house? Entrance District, Landing, Manor. Not seeing. Underbridge not maintained. Right, okay, I see. There's some soot stairs. They lead to the underbridge, which leads to probably where there's some stones. 471. Again, not numbers that we need. King Mir is dead. I send you to the city of Ink to discover who has murdered him. Is it an owl? Stewards shall meet you at the gate. Do not dally. Something afoot. Okay. Right. Well, now I understand how to check the inventory. So. What's interesting is the quill that we were supposed to compare to the murder weapon is not in our inventory. The quill that we have been given to compare, its intricacy does not appear in our inventory to compare it. Which certainly makes it challenging. We go. Citrus.
I've never...
Stern, confident, pragmatic. Not much seems to be going on beneath her public face. She is as she presents.
Unless... Who?
Yes, young apprentice. I'm happy to help with your investigation, apprentice, but I really do not know much. I was putting the pups to bed.
You look very similar to me.
The night the king died. He had mentioned to me in passing there were attempts all the time on ranking officials of the Empire, mainly from 3 groups, but said that he had only been targeted once. Yes.
Raven dog.
A white wolf cult and an extremist sect of a religion that has only just become popular during the Raven War. The Dagod, I believe.
Dagod good.
It was the pro-Raven group. They made an attempt on his life during the end of the war, when August initiated the Battle of Spire.
Just so you're part of the pro-Raven group.
I don't know.
I see.
King just told me these things.
Sure.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes. What do you wish to talk about? Not much happens in the city of Ink.
Other than murder.
Nice
So it's a
to
regular
hear from
occurrence.
back home. Always so much bustle in Dane.
Oh, you come from... Oh, you're a Great Dane too.
I am the caretaker of the 3 orphans you see scurrying around the city. They're good pups. Agoth is a bit of a troublemaker, but no doubt he'll learn with
Oh, I meant to give you them the swords.
Also, Captain Vigo is my brother.
Vigo the Carpathian.
Vigo and I are siblings. We have stuck together since we were born, working together. My husband and I even shared a house back in Dane with him and his wife. Before the war. After the Raven War, he was to be named the new commander of the 11th Legion, but refused the post to be here.
I am grateful for him, but he would have likely been a senator in Dane before long if he.
Oh, I wonder if your brother's the leader of that cult, and that's why you know this for a fact. The one that might have shot the sword out at the king.
Yes, young apprentice. Is there... What do you wish? I am the caretaker of the...
Okay.
Yes, yes, please. I do need someone to help me. Vigo has not been eating since the king's death at all. I have asked him and asked others to ask him, but he refuses. Could you help?
I'll stuff something in his face.
Excellent. Please, go to Benzar with these
Benzar.
Sweet roll. It's Vigo's favorite. I think you asking him might just convince him.
Is he a shark?
Yes, young apprentice.
Okay. I'll go to Benzar. I have the swords.
What can I tell you? I was not until you have the key.
Do, but I also... Is the quill in here or something? How do I compare the quill to the swords?
A pleasure, detective. I grew up here, but I spent many years in the capital.
Kappa.
I'm doing better now.
Okay.
A pleasure. After you compare, just ensure you return the quill to Rune. It's the finest quill I've seen.
Do I have to collect the quill? Do I not actually have it? Get it from RuneScape. Runescape. Okay. Let's find our way up the stairs. Yeah. Bridge. Ooh. This is maybe not the underbridge. Music got funny all of a sudden. Suddenly we've left the city and the music's different. We're abandoning the investigation. Don't try to jump to get whatever that stone thing was. Well, that part of the city's been buried and falling apart. You meant to be out here. Surely there's some stones. Like, this wasn't even on the map, really. Technically, it was, but you know, it was like off the map, but you know, on the map sort of thing. I guess this is for if you jump off the bridge like an idiot, right? It's good to know that you can get back up, maybe. Maybe we leave by boats. Hey, the ferryman. I'm not seeing a single small stone out here. You know? Don't think you can get any more by the lake other than being in the lake. Weird. Weird glow under the lake there. There's no way that that thing that looked like a little pebble is what it wanted me to get, right? Oh, we can go inside of here. I think. Mystery grows deeper. No! Like the snow that we keep almost falling in. Oh, well. I only wanted to look over the edge. I didn't want to jump over the edge. My controller drift certainly saying embrace the jump. Now we've got no other choice, have we? Maybe. I don't know how else we're going to get back. Jacob Lupick! You celebrate Christmas in the UK? We do. We celebrate Christmas. It is on, it depends on how you do it. 24th or the 25th of December, right? Christmas Eve and Christmas. How about you? Do you celebrate Christmas? I thought everyone celebrated Christmas. That looks like the, I don't know where. Let's just teleport back into the map. The abyss at the bottom of nowhere is maybe not where we want to be stuck. But hello, how's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. We are a Great Dane doing some investigations. Door is locked. Me being like, oh, we found something. We walked the wrong way over the bridge. I thought we teleported to the other side of the bridge because it was making me look over there. No, we didn't. Just wasn't sure if it was the 24th or the 25th. You do the 24. I think different people do different things. So, some people celebrate it on Christmas Eve. Some people only celebrate it on Christmas Day itself. I think, why not celebrate it on Christmas Eve, right? Have an extra whole day of it. Definitely the way to do it. I will be sadly working for Christmas Eve though. So I probably won't be celebrating fully properly until, till I finish the work for the day. What are your plans for Christmas? Up to anything interesting? Hopefully you got some good plans ready.
You are the Master Detective's apprentice? Quite the title to hold.
Hope they pay you extra for
I worked
that.
with the
Sadly
master
not.
back at the university library.
The way
Before
the
he
UK
became
is, sadly
apprenticed to
not.
the former Master Detective. He always had a knack for finding lost books.
And also, they're asking if some people want to do overtime and they're only going to pay them exactly the paying rate of normal wage, not even 1.5 times for overtime. So I'm questioning why people even do that overtime. You'll be with your grandparents. Nice. Hopefully it goes well. But yeah, no extra pay for working Christmas Eve, sadly. But at least I'm not in hospitality anymore, where we would work Christmas Day sometimes and also New Year's Day sometimes. So I have some bank holidays off. So it's not the worst. But hopefully you have a good time with your grandparents. This is interesting that this person wants us to have 2 like for them just to chat to them.
She is old. Perhaps as old as Drake. No. She looks too young. But her mind has so much information. Too much for her age.
Because she works in a library, probably. Don't have to cook. Nice. It is good when you can just, have the nice food without having to get right. So we can say, wow, you're old, or you look young. Both of these are probably not good to say to it.
Yes. I forgot to mention that.
Let's go with that one rather than, wow, you look old, and annoy them.
My father is the breed known for extraordinary long lifespans. I was lucky to inherit the trait. I am a year younger than Drake.
Okay, so we've got the option to now ask them for a favor.
Apprentice. It's good to... Eli and I were conducting a joint research project on the current leaders of the Empire. We've been interviewing King Mir and accompanying him on diplomatic meetings. But now that he's dead, all of our research will rely upon his codex. There may be something in the King's codex that could provide some insights to the murder. Would you work with Eli to retrieve the King's codex from the Ink Palace? I cannot go into the palace currently, the Bridge District being an active crime scene. But you might if you ask Eli. Excellent. Ask Eli then. Hopefully he'll be accommodating. He is my research partner after all.
Gingerbread, nice.
Though his duties as a soldier seem to get in the way of that sometimes. Thank you.
He's a soldier and a scholar. But yeah, gingerbread's good. I will probably make some cookies this year as well. Who knows? You know, would be nice to have some things. I bought a weird pineapple cake, and I'm gonna put some icing on that, and that's gonna be Christmas cake for this year, I guess. I don't know. It was a weird pineapple Jamaican flavored cake. It's not whole pineapples. It's just pineapple flavored. And I thought, well, that'll be interesting. Sounds nice. Yeah, it sounded interesting. Like, I like lemon drizzle cake and things, so maybe it'll be nice. And, you know, put some icing on it, decorate it, make it interesting, save having to bake a cake. And, you know, it's small, so it's not going to be me making an entire cake for myself and having far too much cake. Because it's hard to make just a cake. You know, if you're making a cake, it's going to be a whole cake, and then it's too much cake. So yeah, smart, thank you. I figured buy a tiny cake, you know, just a little one, and put some icing on it. Still get something a bit nice and special, and you know, it's a bit different. So it should be good. And I don't have to bake it. Okay, so now we need to go find Eli. I don't know why I'm going back into the room again, because I know there was nothing back there from last time we looked. Okay, right. I've got quite a few quests going on. Where was the Goth? They were hiding somewhere before. And I found them last time by jumping off randomly, so I thought, if I repeat, surely, scientifically, we should find them again, right? Not baking is the best part, exactly. Not baking is the best part. So much effort, like, yes, it's nice, but it just takes a lot to bake a cake, you know? This is the same library we just came out of. So much effort for so little. When you can just buy it cheap.
Hey there, Mr. Detective. What do you think of all the snow? Isn't the city of Ink cold?
This pop, mysterious thing. His eyes dart around, attention shifting to the falling snowflakes. He seems guarded, nervous.
He's an orphan, so I don't blame
Hey there,
him.
Mr. Detective. What do you think of all the snow?
But I will make a proper dinner as well, maybe. Maybe. You know, it'll be a nice one. Maybe I will make one, maybe I'll just get a ready meal. But add extra things to it and make it a bit more personalised and special. No.
I don't know anything, Mr. Detective. I just know Mr. August stabbed King Mare. Yup.
That doesn't sound right.
Nope. I know nothing. My mind is empty. Maybe even no mind at all. Sorry, Mr. Detective.
I don't believe him. What will you make if you can make it? Well, I like roast potatoes, roast vegetables and things, and Yorkshire puddings, and, you know, some nice gravy. And then I did try one year like a 3-bird roast. That was absolutely disgusting. You know, so who knows? Something with it, but, you know, I haven't made my mind up yet. But the roast potatoes and the mashed potato and the Yorkshire puddings and like carrots and you know, maybe I'll get some broccoli and cauliflower and butternut squash is also good, and all sorts of extras, you know, all the extra things that are good. And I like the party food as well, so I'm gonna get some party food things. So for lunch I like all the random party food things that are really, really good, and I like to just, you know, cook them up for lunch. So little tiny snacks of various different party foods are really, really good. But, you know, if I can get some onion bhajis and different things, like, yeah, it's the plan. But thank you. Okay, let's investigate.
I don't know anything.
I didn't know it. I didn't mean to pry.
I hate it when big dogs do this. Fine. I'm protecting a friend right now.
Oops.
You're gonna have to go ask Kato why. Bye, detective.
I didn't mean to accidentally pry.
You wanna chat with me? You wanna talk about the best climbing spot?
I have to make chicken from oven. Be right. No worries.
Alright.
Button mashing doesn't pay off when you can accidentally pry and make them mad.
The bridge entry tower. Also, the castle walls you can drop between over by the orphanage.
The bridge entry tower and the castle walls you could drop by over by the orphanage. Okay. By the flag lines and the bridge entry tower. So it intends you to jump off the
Mr.
map.
Detective. You want to check? Yeah, my mama is dead. She was
Interesting.
killed fighting alongside Vigo and Cato and Roman's dads.
Oh,
in
her
the
mother
Raven
died.
War. Mama always said my dad was killed in the Raven invasion. I don't like ravens. I like crows. Edgar Allan is nice. He's always gets angry when I yell Raven at him.
I mean, the crow surely is more likely to be on the side of the ravens. It's a bird,
What do you
right?
think of all the snow? Oh wow, another riddle book. Nair just wants me to calm down. It's not my fault. It's fun to climb the city and pull brakes. I get it though. They want me to stop making a mess. I think Nair feels bad. He used to teach me how to use his crossbow before he lost it.
Ooh.
Now he just gives me.
Someone stole a
The crossbow was
crossbow.
much more fun.
And they fired the dagger with the crossbow.
The dog is gone. The wolf stalks its shadow. Who slew the dog? What the? I'm gonna have to ask Cato.
Wait, did we correct that thing? Would they have always given one, or did we?
Well, you see, I borrowed Ona's.
Or did we mess up?
And I hid it in the crow's nest by the orphanage. Ona is really upset.
Crow's nest by the orphanage, got it.
I would go get it, but Edgar Allan scares me sometimes, and I almost died. I almost fell off the wall. I'm not.
Yeah, I fell off the wall and ended up stuck out of bounds. It's a good job I could teleport, otherwise we might have died.
Could you help? Oh, thanks, Mr.
You're back, welcome back. How's the foods? Okay, so now we need to go find a brooch. By jumping off by the bridge. Where we may have already jumped off before. Yeah.
Apprentice.
His fur is streaked with gray. His movements betray a younger dog.
Okay, we've already spoken to this guy. Delicious, nice. What do you mean for once? Surely it's always turns out nice, right?
The killing of a king. Regicide. No small matter. Take a look at the knife. Apprentice. Thank you for agreeing to take that book to Agoth. That's really all I need. He'll love getting it from.
Okay, but I already gave the book to Agoth. They enjoyed it very much. Yeah.
Yes, apprentice.
Okay, I can't ask you a favor because you need a thing. I'd climb the ladder.
Oh, you must be the young apprentice. I've seen you climbing all over the city lately.
You just have to remember what you did this time. You know, then it'll always turn out nice, right? Just repeat the same steps. Can't go wrong.
This dog is a master of her craft, hands that moves with practiced precision. She carries herself with a quiet elegance, a subtle sign of a life lived beyond the city of ink.
That is a good plan. Write it down and it can't go wrong. She enjoys
What
sharing.
brings you to me this time? Well, rumors circulating that it was not August. Too many conflicting
But she likes
issues.
talking.
Cold Feet arrived early. Suspicious, no? I heard from Eli the murder weapon looked wrong. And couple that with Oleander's timing showing up as a detective to swiftly solve the murder, and then Cecil's background.
Sure, to swiftly solve the murder that was already solved that's full of holes.
Yes, I suppose Oleander's timing is not that suspicious. He comes this time every year. delivers books for Joanne, and stays with his adopted father, Altho. He is very polite, always interested in the orphans. Him and Eli, my father-in-law, are close. They were in the 13th Legion together. Well, numerous dogs in the city suspect Cold Feet for obvious reasons, but also Steward Sorrel. He's the newest to the city. He moved here 2 years ago.
I think the steward
I
is
don't know him
suspicious as well.
But what if he's one of those political jockey types? He's in power of the city for the foreseeable future with the king dead. I would ask Sorrel about that, though. Ah, you've not heard then. I don't want to be a tattle. Best let Cecil talk for herself, not me. What brings... you wish to talk with me? I come from a family of glassmakers. They became involved in admittedly more nefarious things.
Nefarious?
I don't miss them. I will admit that.
Did you have time to check the Steam sales yet? Yes. I will maybe be getting Detroit Become Human, because that's cheap. You know, I haven't necessarily looked too much deeper, but I thought that was a good price, so maybe I might end up getting that and playing that at some point, or, you know, buying it and inevitably not getting around to playing it. Might have to look at some other things, though. You know, I haven't delved too deep. But how about you? What has caught your eye? Usually I end up looking on my wish list and being like, is there anything that I want to get this year? So I might get that. You know, I should treat myself. Working too much. I should spend some money, right? Natalo! Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? Hopefully it's going good. Welcome, welcome. How's your day been? Hello, hello.
I am from the
You're on your wish
Kingdom
list right now.
town
Nice.
south of Dane, between the Orgorian Badlands and Sallow. It's sunny there, always. It was a hard transition coming
There's
to
also a
this.
Lucia in
The
this.
city is so close to the Darkway, too. Is unnerving at times. I miss home, though home also has problems. Ink is good for Rune, so I'm happy here.
There's a dog called Lucia.
What brings you to me this time? I do have something you could help with. It may directly benefit your investigation. A few
Oh, the
days in a
bridge.
row, I noticed the bridge tower was glowing brighter than usual. I was going to check why, but after the king was murdered...
Any plans for the weekends? Been up to anything interesting today? You're well! Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hopefully it's going good. Maybe Silent Hill 2. Aha, I see. Waiting for a bit of a better bargain on some of them ones, I think. You know, because I played the original Silent Hill 2 growing up. But I think I wanted it to be a bit of a better price.
I replenish the candles there weekly. I'm not asking you to do that, but maybe you might check the tower before I go to replenish them? I don't want to find anything morbid in there. Great, here's the key. It's the only key left, so don't lose it. My other key went missing last year.
As someone took a key, that might be a secret clue.
What brings...
Might be a secret
well,
clue. Right, we
rumored...
need 2
well,
points for that
I would
one.
ask...
Be still. Bum, bum. Okay. Continue exploring. Lucia! And she makes candles. So the Overcooked game was on sale on Steam. Nice. I do have Overcooked 2.
Yes,
so
apprentice.
it is good.
What do you want to know? I've studied candle making is simple.
He's a candle maker.
You take the wax, a wick, and you
Lucia.
create something that gives light. It's a nice change of pace from my previous work.
It has to be
The city is
a
always so dark. The
common
endless
thing, right?
dusk, they
Overcooked
call it.
1, aha.
That's because we are at the edge of the aisle.
What price is
near the
Overcooked
Darkway.
1?
The candles.
But Overcooked 2 might be cheap as well. Maybe they've got both collection cheap. You might be able to get both, you know, for a bargain. And Plate Up might also be on sale, who knows? That's a bit Overcooked-y, and that's multiplayer as well. And I know that Bryony was playing Plate Up earlier. So, you know, you might like Plate Up. I think she's always looking for someone to maybe play Plate-Up with as well. A little bit of Plate-Up. Okay, I'm not following the map as well as I probably should. I'm running around a bit lost. Okay. Person was saying there was some good parkour spots between some flags. Well, I failed at the parkour. Anything catch your eye in the themes that you're interested in? Themes? Steam sales, the themes. Not a secret area. First. Spoken to that guy. Between the flags. We're investigating, but not very well. Both are in sale. I've cooked. One is one, and two is 5.7 euros. Maybe I'll buy some. Nice. They were fun games. They were definitely fun. And there's a single player campaign as well as multiplayer, so, you know, it is interesting. Ooh, who are you? Cecil! Don't think we've met Cecil before.
Detective.
She is unnaturally still and watches you. At first she seems fearful, but no, she is calculating, trying to understand what your intentions are. She tells her secrets that she has killed.
The secrets that she has killed? Did she kill the secrets, or is the secret that she has killed people?
I'm afraid my knowledge is limited to numbers, not murder. But I will answer.
And there's also a long code that we need to find.
Oh, just because I'm the king's secretary doesn't mean I know a thing. I don't like murder. It's not my favourite activity. Do you understand?
Oh yeah. It's the one that doesn't like murder because it's not their favourite activity. They might like it on the side. And also, you know, the secret is that she's killed. But she doesn't like murder. It's not her favourite activity.
Yes, young pup, if you really want to help the poor steward Sorrel. He ain't well. Normally sleeps like a stone, but been up for days waiting for you by the gate. The king's murder has left him in a state. It might be a bit early yet, but I normally bring him a vase of near.
Vase of Nerium.
Still quite cold, but chance there might be a sprig of the flower growing by the manor district. What you say, young pup?
Okay, we're
Leave
going
some
for some
flowers
flowers.
on my account.
The flowers may probably be near the cliffs. Don't get too close. Cliffs are salt. Prone to cracking they are.
Ooh, I hello.
We fell off the cliff before. Thank you for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Not necessary, but always appreciated.
Ah, yes, the common Natalo. A fascinating creature indeed. Note how it employs its meagre resources, hoping to glean some insight from Indelacio.co.uk's gameplay, and observe the enthusiastic display of affection. Remarkable.
Bom, bom, bom. Thank you, David. And thank you, Natalo, again, for the subscription. Very, very, very much appreciated. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. Definitely not necessary. I looked at when mine will renew for yours, and it looks like it's 5 days. So unless you're streaming on a Wednesday, I might not get it in before Christmas to get a bauble. Because I've already subbed. But, you know, if you are streaming on the Wednesday, maybe it will expire then and I can get a last-minute Christmas bauble in. I don't sadly have any sort of special things that I do. I really should maybe come up with something special and make, you know, extra special things for people that do subscribe. Because it is very, very, very much appreciated. I should have, like, hearts and things that I make, right? Carola's been incredibly upset the past few days. We can now chat to this dog, now that we've got some extra hearts with them.
Fine, you've helped. You want to chat? Make it quick.
Yes, I am an alchemist.
Although my work's not been used for good, I'm trying to learn the trade of medicine with Johan's help, but I have far too many years' experience in the opposite.
Oh, she's been making poisons. Interesting.
Fine, you've helped. Sandbar, cold, tundra.
Sorry for anyone that has adverts. Everyone's starting to stop at their adverts. Unless you've just subscribed, then you don't get any adverts. Did you play Hollow Knight Silksong? I haven't played Silksong yet. I'm waiting for it to go a bit cheaper. You might be in adverts, so you might not be hearing me, but I did play the original Hollow Knight. It was a good game. And everyone was playing Silksong at launch. It is actually a decent price, so considering it. But I think, you know, if it's only going to be the same price that it was on the release discount sale, I'll wait till next year. I can wait till next year. Well, what are your plans for the weekend, Natalie? And the game is cute. It is a cute game. We're doing detectiving and dogging. Being a dog, I realise that dogging is an entirely different thing. We're being a dog. I think the tree is going to be until the 20th of Knut. Like, you're fine. But don't press the sub. Well, I already sub for 6 months in advance. I don't know if you ever noticed that. So my sub is already paid till February. It's 15.6 euros. Yeah, I know it's a decent price and it's cheap enough. But no. No. Gonna wait a bit. It'll get even better price. Exactly, it'll get better. If you wait long enough, it'll just get even better. And like, it is worth it because the original Hollow Knight was a long game, so I can imagine it's gonna be worth it.
Fine, you've helped me.
But you know, I like a bargain.
Those who had grey silhouettes gave them new opportunities. I wouldn't tell you
New
this straight,
opportunities.
but might have been the end of him. You understand?
He looked out for those whom had grey silhouettes. Gave them new opportunities. Okay, interesting. You're welcome. You're welcome. I figured, you know, why not? Why not sub for 6 months in advance? Okay, right, so where are we going? We've got a few different quests, and all of them are very, very, very lost and not know where we're going. Even though we got a map. Right, somewhere we can jump off by the bridge to an orphanage. Somewhere by some flags, there's somewhere to jump off and find some stuff. Well. And then also accidentally parkour off of everything. That's the master detective who already solved the case by showing up and just going, yeah, no, you paid me to do it. You fixed the ball problem. Nice. As long as it's still going, you know, after Christmas, then, you know, there's plenty of opportunity to get the ball. Sweden, 20 days after Christmas is... Ah, so plenty of time then. That's when the Christmas dance is out. You take down the Christmas decorations. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. I wonder if the streamer Knut has anything to do with that. Is that why he's called himself Knut? Is he Christmas? Is he Father Christmas? The 20th day of Knut? Don't know if he's Swedish. I think it's a Swedish thing. He might be Swedish. Like... But that's an interesting thing to learn. You don't know. Yeah, I don't think many people do, to be honest. Because I don't know. Because I don't really watch big streamers. I've only heard of him. Where are you from? Wake up. I would like to know. Ba-da-bum. But I think here we do it like the New Year's Day thing. So there's the traditional Boxing Day is when you're supposed to box everything up and put it away. But most people do it as like a New Year's thing. So it's like New Year, take it down. Czechoslovakia, Czechia.
Did the commander Vigo?
I would have guessed that because obviously Boren Robin said you were one of
Why are you bothering me?
clan or something that suggested, or landsman. I don't know what terms she used again, but basically said you were from Czechoslovakia or Czechia. The commander Vigo says you should come talk to me.
She was close to you in age, but has scars from the Raven War. It's likely she was one of the Puck soldier volunteers. The Pucks that lost their family unit and sought out revenge against the Ravens.
How to the apprentice? Can I help
He
you?
sounds very sad.
Yes, detective. The investigation. I was the guard on duty the night of the murder.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's the way you put Jacob, perhaps. He just instantly knew. I'm guessing maybe it's like a regional way of saying Jacob. Or maybe the Lupic bit, maybe even. Guards on the night of the murder.
The Kimia. I'm as shocked as anyone that the king
Another
was
Lupic.
murdered by August.
I don't know how to pronounce
August
it,
was
sorry.
my strategic commander during the Raven War. Led the 11th, 12th, and 13th legions.
I don't know the European.
Well,
Means thief.
Lucia Haroon, I suppose.
Maybe that's what gave it away. Stream cut out for me, so I might have missed some important Indelacio dialogue. Sorry. No worries. I apologise if you missed anything and I said anything important because I don't know what I said. But yeah, sorry, the stream cut out a bit. But I don't think there was much. If there was, Jacob can feel free to share. It was on your end, you think? Okay, good to know, good to know. Yeah, that is actually good to know, because if there's a big F and then you say things... Like, I think it might even be Switch, because when you were doing the 12 Mice of Christmas as well, you know, the X-Mouse, Twitch just cut it out. What's going on, Twitch? You know, always the best content, and Twitch goes, nope, you don't get to see that. That the king was murdered. August was the strategic commander. Okay. She talked with Lucia. But at least we got a repeat rendition, so all good. Oh, my controller turns off. Interesting. Wonder if that had anything to do with it.
Not my story to share. Talk with Lucia or Rune if you want August's history. My commander, Rohel, gave his life to save Lucia, so she ought to...
Sometimes, or it cuts out, you know, sometimes it just F's entirely. There's quite a few different things that go on with Twitch from time to time. Rohel. Okay.
How to the... Yes, detective. The investigation. That's a very thoughtful question. I was at the front entrance to the bridge, the one Vigo is currently stationed at. Oleander asked me the same. I noticed as I was dragging August to the prison tower
From time to
after,
time,
I
exactly.
saw it was his knife. The tower door was unlocked.
Yeah, it's not that
I
often.
might have left it unlocked, but doing so would be negligent. But maybe it was me.
Okay, so someone left the tower unlocked, and someone had the key that went missing. You're also streaming. No. But Jacob has his own company. Yeah, it's not that often, but sometimes Switch will mess up, especially at specific periods. Sometimes they will often have a thing. I think it might have actually been Twitch, because I see that there was a dip and things, so I think it might have been Twitch. It went down.
I admittedly have left the door unlocked before. I can forget sometimes. I blame it on my insomnia. It makes me forgetful. But I should do better.
Tried in 2018. Quite a while ago. What made you give up?
How to the apprentice? Yes, detective. The investigator. Yes, the Kimia. Well, I saw August's knife. He was meeting with the king as he does every night. They discussed...
Thank you for the dance and the art.
He killed him.
Wasn't for me. It's not for everyone, is
But
it?
almost seems unlike August. I should have been king. Really? August? No. He told me he never wished to be king. That was after he was
So they
demoted
planted
to
evidence.
royalty. But maybe it was a ruse.
All the evidence
Trusted
points to him, all
August.
the fabricated evidence.
All evidence points.
You also
to
lived
him,
with your
however.
parents still. I bet that did make it a lot harder.
How to thee? You want to chat with me? Only the orphans want to do that. They ask the silliest
I know.
questions.
I've seen some clips of various different things with like people that are still streaming, and then like, you know, it's like they get told off for being still awake at night. It's like, why are they still living with their parents at the ages that they are?
I am owner of the Calantiri.
Owner
and
of the
put warrior
Calantiri.
of the Raven Wall. I specialize in spears, but know my way around the crossbow. Most dogs learn the crossbow during the war.
Oh, she knows her way around the crossbow. That's suspicious. Our lead suspect is someone who used the crossbow to kill the king.
The Calantiri is perhaps the second or third most influential Empiric state after Dane and the Old
And she's from a different state.
They were the instigators of the Empiric Wars after invading Algon. They have a rich culture.
It is
but
sometimes
see
hard
as
to
much
find a
shame
place.
for
You're
being
not
the
wrong.
home of the White
I think it's even harder these days to find a place for definite. So, you know, I can see, yeah, it does get harder and harder to find a place. But, you know, I just... Once I moved out, I could never go back. I could never go back. But yeah, you're right. It is sometimes hard to find a place.
Yes, I trained under Rohel's regiment, specializing in spears and blades. Rohel is Cato's father. Vigo was my commander and sub-commander under Rohel, partly why Vigo took in Cato and the others. Every dog learned
the crossbow. Well, that doesn't help.
It's nice to see him again every year. He is a kind dog.
I was afraid I had to go back to live with my mum's place during COVID. Yeah, I bet during COVID, you know, a lot of people probably did end up doing that. Started living with a few of my friends. Nice.
How to the apprentice.
I like my independence too much, so I think, you know, I can never... And unless it's with a partner, like, I don't know, the communal living thing's not for me. Not for me.
My family is dead. They're all dead. I don't mourn them, but my brother, I do. I mourn him often. I'm lucky the King Mir brought me in after the Raven War. He was a kind dog. Did the same for a few others.
But how are you finding living with your friends? Like, are they good people? They all nice and clean in the kitchen and everything. Like, the amount of different things, like fighting over the fridge space, and like, there's too many silly arguments over stupid nonsense. If in the corridor once, sharing a kitchen with 12 other people, it was challenging but quite fun. Yeah, I mean, you know, the other things are nice and fun, but kitchen drama. Exactly, it's all kitchen drama. And, like, you have your own shelf, but then someone will randomly move all the stuff off of your shelf, or try and fight for the shelf, or, you know, move your shelf up to squish your shelf so they have more shelf space, or complain that apparently something's dripping off of your shelf. And then the door space, you need to claim the door space, and like, oh, but you've got more door space. There's so much needless drama. And nobody cleans. Some people clean the kitchen, some people don't clean the kitchen. Used to live with them, don't now for 3 years. Nice. Too much kitchen drama. Far too much kitchen drama. That's the main thing that really makes it impossible. Too much kitchen drama. Everything else, yeah, you know, there's nice things about it, but the kitchen drama. No, I'm going to have my own kitchen. We can't ask them for a favour or do a favour for them because we need them to like us a bit more. Yeah. I'm not about the kitchen drama anymore. I have my own kitchen, I can keep it nice and clean, and, you know, have a full freezer and fridge of my own food. You the kitchen, please. Nice. Yeah, like having to stick to one shelf is very challenging. No, stuck. Very, very challenging. What do you think? I wonder if that's one of these secret parkour spots that they were talking about. Oh, because we can go down the stairs. Let's just back out the city. Or did I end up finding a different way out the city before? I don't know. No, that might just be the same way out the city. Just popping in. Big thank you for playing. No worries. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. It's an interesting game. We're trying to solve the crime. But how are you? How's your day going? And you're very welcome to this game. Wow, that's all likes it. It's very, very cute. We're trying to solve the mystery. So far, someone with a crossbow shot a dagger towards the king, and there's a treasure chest that I found with 4 numbers. It has 4 numbers. And it is 2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 2, 1. And then I gave up trying to figure out the rest of the numbers because it's an infinitely long number and I have got no clues on that. We just found it on a shelf and was randomly trying to hack it. Definitely not trying to cheat on this treasure chest that I found on a high up shelf. The lockbox with a stupidly long code. Is there actually a way to solve that, or is it just you figure it out, or is it just an infinite number? But I found it. I was determined to open it until I realised it's at least 8 digits long. Yeah, it's a cute game, and we're trying our best to put the pieces together.
Apprentice.
There's a few different suspicious people. Figure it out. I will figure it out. Even if it's not solving the mystery, we will figure out the combination to that lockbox. That will be our main thing. We will be figuring it out. The who solved the king is secondary.
Please bring those swords to Cato. He should give them to the other pups.
But I wanted to give them to the pups directly, and it wouldn't let me. I need to find flowers for him. Or maybe not flowers for him, but flowers were one of the quests. Okay. There was also something about jumping off of the bridge. Maybe... Maybe didn't intend to immediately jump off, right? Is that the flat... Oh. Okay, well, we're down here now. Let's try climbing this tower again, now that we've got a quest that said something about climbing a tower down here. But we got a few different clues from a few different people. There's also like a little moat at the bottom of the thing. But so far it's a mystery. But it is a cute game. I've seen any Mousy or Ratto in this game. Well, I don't know if he's meant to be one. But the steward, he looks a little, maybe like he could be a ratto or a badger. He might be a badger. His picture doesn't look like it, but his character model definitely has a bit of a ratto to him. I wonder if I meant to jump on that. Interesting. How do I get back up again? Where's my way back up? Not lost. There's been absolutely lost. That's exactly the same place that we just were. A bit dense in the beginning in writing. I really hope you like it. The collision's goofy. You get stuck. You can teleport, and I did have to teleport because I fell off the map entirely down here previously. So I did have to teleport back into the level once. I'm trying my best not to. But we've got a few different quests going on. No, we're asking a lot of different things. We will try our best to solve things. I'm going to go back to the guy now to show Natalo. Like most of them, you know, you can tell they're a Great Dane. That's Citrus. Between the flags. Kato! Okay, well, we need to talk to Kato. I'll be back to talk to Kato, who may or may not be a cat. I'll find my way back here. We're going to jump off here. Definitely not get lost. Because I need to show the guy that... There's something a bit more ratto or badgery about this one. Steward Soul. You know, he looks a little mousy, ratto-y. He looks like Danger Mouse. Let's face it, he looks like Danger Mouse. He definitely looks like Danger Mouse or a badger. But apparently he's a dog. And his when you talk to him...
Hello again, apprentice.
He definitely looks a bit more doggy. But his character model, you know, he got that mouse about him. Okay, now we just need to find Kato again. It's easier said than done. That we found them straight away, right? But that's Citrus, and then Kato was behind here. Right. Kato was down here. Kato was somewhere. Fast doggo, vroom. Exactly, fast parkour doggo. Or were you on about the other doggo that his face was? Would have been fast doggo. Can't think what type of doggo that is, but I know what you mean. Greyhound, right? I probably should have looked on the map where we were when we found Kato. Because now I want to go back to Kato. Anything down there? I think... Oh, cool. No! It won't let me stand on that. It's like, this isn't physics. How dare you try to stand on that? I could go the long way around, I know. No! No! Parkour. Magic. Okay, we're gonna need to use the menu and teleport. Fast dog go vroom. Okay. Parkour. Obviously, we could have teleported here down to the steward at all times. Thanks.
So you're the detective Sorrel mentioned?
I don't think we've spoken to Room yet.
Apprentice to the great master Detective Drake? I'm afraid I don't know much.
We'll find Kato again soon.
A sickly dog, but intelligent. No doubt one of the most intelligent in the city. And a boot master, too. Presenting him August's journal would be wise.
How, Detective? I don't know what I can tell you that you don't already know. August killed Mayor. Stabbed in the neck, bled out in the snow. You want me to look at the journal? August's journal. Sure. Let's see. So, the page with that line, it starts with his normal ink. Looks like he uses my Clover Mist ink. You can tell by the slight brownish tinge to the edges of the letters. The final chapter looks like my cheaper Nightshade ink. My Clover Mist ink is much more expensive.
Forgery.
I only make about 20 or so bottles a year. It's the highest quality archival ink, so it never fades. Though August is no longer royalty, he was taught by court trainers that keeping a journal of all significant happenings is integral to lore keeping.
As is talking.
No doubt he used the archival ink for that purpose. But that final line, Nightshade is my standard ink, Everyone in the city uses it for ledgers and common writing.
So it could be anyone.
It's cheap to make.
Perfect.
It takes standard candle soot.
Oh, is it Lucia?
I know August has bottles of nightshades scattered throughout his workshop, but the clover mist ink he'd likely keep in a safe place.
Like a
Hard to
box.
find. Likely not the ink used by someone quickly
With 800 numbers.
Especially when nightshade bottles are scattered everywhere. You're the detective here, but from my understanding as an ink master, this is forged, or a significant slip-up on August's part. The entirety of the rest of his journal is in clover mist, though I suppose you already suspected that. Make of it what you will. How,
right, so
detective? I don't know what I can tell you that you don't already know. Oh, was it August? Wasn't it August? I don't know.
Well, it obviously
Who knows?
wasn't August. It was
Oleander
September.
came here for a vacation, so he was swift to pick up the obvious.
He
I
came
probably
here for a
would have done the
vacation,
same
did
if
he?
I had no emotional
That's
sway.
suspicious.
Oleander is probably thankful you showed up. How
Thankful we showed up because he wasn't even investigating.
Not sure what you want to hear. I make the ink. Learned from my great-grandfather, the ink master. Lux is my wife. Lucia is my sister. Eli, my father. Our family lineage goes back generations here. The Sigil district is named for us.
Thank you for the
Yes,
enhanced.
the districts are named for the families that shaped them. The city's named
I don't know if
for
I can do
the
anything
ink
special, but
that
thank you.
I am Rune Sigil.
Zoom and
an
enhance.
offshoot
There's a
descendant of the
cute
King
little
family,
creature back there.
About 30
Will
generations.
the
back.
zoom still be on that? Might have got away beforehand. You might see the WWF. The light. Oh! Perfect timing. It goes away just as I point to it. Perfect timing. Thank you for the enhance. Districts are named for the families that shaped them. The city is named for the family of ink that came after the founder dog. Offshoot of descendants of the ink family about 30 generations back.
Some of the families don't exist anymore. Wick, Glint, and other names were forgotten. The Bridge District name was lost, as was the Entrance District. But the Entrance District bears the symbol of the whole city of ink, so some call it the Ink District.
Interesting.
The Manor District is unique. It is owned by Otho and Nir's family. Their family name has shifted
Nier.
greatly through the generations,
Automata.
so it became the Manor District. I believe it was once called the Flower District many years ago, when it was lush there. How, detective? Not sure what you want to hear.
Cool. Thank you.
How, detective?
Okay, I don't think we've got anything else that we can do, so let's try and find Kato. Where would we find a Kato? We can find a Ratto. Maybe there'll be a Ratto in the game. There's someone down there, but that's just the guy that we just found. You often told us to parkour off of somewhere. Thank you for the enhanced. Right, you get to see the cute little creature back there. I will definitely move when you get to see it. The little WWF thing. But thank you to the WWF for sending that as well. Very, very much appreciated. Cool little rat. Well, maybe you wanted me on screen. And I just went off screen entirely for that entire enhance. But thank you for the enhance. But I assumed you wanted to see the cute little creature. Thank you for the enhance. I might be Kato. I might be... Bomb. Yeah, good. No! We didn't jump. I pressed jump, but we didn't jump. Fine, we can find our way back there. I need to post a picture of it on... It is sitting on a PC case from an old PC that I should probably either sell or get rid of rather than keep sitting around for no reason. No, probably should get around to getting rid of that. Just sitting there. It's not even a PC that's switched on or in use. It is just an old PC case that is getting wasted, being sitting there. Kato! We finally found Kato again. It's like, it has value. The motherboard and things have value. The processor had value. And it sat there, I don't know, 3 years, not being used, and now it's probably not worth a lot. Could have sold it for some money, probably 100 quid or something. Now it's probably not worth anything. I keep doing it. It's like, oh yeah, I can sell the old stuff now that I've upgraded, and then it just sits there. DDR3. Yeah, I think it is DDR3, so it's probably not worth anything at all.
Are you from the capital Dane? My father was a soldier in Dane. He's gone now.
Investigation.
Mr. Detective, I'm afraid I know very little, but my friend Roman, he told me he saw
probably
something
not worth a
strange
lot.
the day before the murder.
But who knows? Maybe DDR3 might be worth something, but I doubt it. Even with the Rampocalypse or whatever they're calling it,
We were playing hide and seek, and while he was
don't think
hiding,
it's worth anything
he
anymore.
saw a dog he didn't recognize in the glint.
Oh, another dog.
I'm afraid that's all I know. Please talk to Roman. I already told him to tell you everything. Use our password, and he'll tell you. It's Harold.
Harold.
I hope you can find the truth, Mr. Detective.
Well, that's not a lot of numbers. I was hoping it would be 2413334412. 21.
Mr. Detective, how to thee?
I was hoping it would be a long number of numbers.
Oh, are those the swords that Vigo and August were making for us? Did you bring them here because they're finished?
I could force him to give me some info as well. Interesting.
Wow! Vigo carved these? They're beautiful. I'll give one each to Agath and Roman. Thank you, Mr. Detective. Now we don't have to practice fencing with sticks.
Bought your new PC 4 months ago, and the RAM price is now close to 4 times. That's crazy. I didn't realize it'd gone up that much. Jesus. I was thinking maybe I could use some new RAM, but now it's gone more expensive. Maybe not. But 4 times? That's ridiculous. Like, why? Stops people getting PCs and being able to do things. Ito the dog stands at the end of the world.
How to thee? Mr. Detective, talk with Roman. He'll have.
Okay, he has
Mr. Detective, how
passwords.
To thee? One
You
day,
have anything
when
else?
I'm old enough, I will go. Maybe I'll follow in my father's path. Neither Vigo nor Citrius want me to. They want me to study at the Innovation Reserve, but... My father was the commander of the 11th Region during the Raven War. If it wasn't for him and the other soldiers, this isle will be controlled by ravens. Everyone needs a home, even birds, but taking someone else's by force isn't right.
You would be able to sell your old DDR4 for the price I paid for the DDR5, which is crazy. It is stupid, ridiculous how it works, It's like, you can get the better RAM cheaper, and it's crazy. But not DDR3, we can't sell the DDR3 goods.
Joanne has been studying a cult called the Dagod.
The Dog
She says
God.
that they're predicting the return of the gods. In the Empiric War, one myth says the gods tried to claim the Isle of Dogs. If the gods try to take our home again, I want to be there to stop them.
Oh, look at that burb. There's a little burb on there. Oh. Oh. Magic. We're a magician. And Kato will never know what happens. It's like, oh, where did he go? He got stuck in a wall and phased out of reality. It is. It's crazy, though. Ridiculous. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, right. So, what do we need to do now? Like, if I go on our thing, Does it count the quests that we have done already? White Stones, Steward Sadness, Will, Dollar Sweet Rolls, the Jokester. Okay, so it does get rid of the ones that we've done. Oh, we can convict Eli if we want. He has skill with the crossbow, may have managed to make the shot necessary to kill the king. His wife was a dreamer, maybe associated with the dog god. Extremist, secrets of the dog gods are bent upon toppling the empire. Guild alchemists. The Lion of Inky, the dead or convicted. Steward Sorrel is now the leader. Or we can convict a Goth. Mischievous, similar to the brooch gone wrong prank. The murder may have been simply a prank gone wrong. I don't think it was a prank gone wrong. Skilled with the crossbow. And his wife was a dreamer. Eli actually is making it up on that suspicious list. My lead thought is that it is the crossbow. Off to bed! I come back on the phone, but I want to read a bit. Good night. It was nice to hang out with you a bit. Also nice to meet you. And the game dev for the game. No worries. It was nice having you here. Thank you again for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. And I do hope you have a lovely sleep and I hope you enjoy the book. And if you do any streams over the weekend, you know, I'll be there to come and hang out. But have a lovely night and a lovely sleep if I don't see you. Take care. And thank you for the cool rattle. Rattle. Very good one. He's a very, very cool one. Bum, bum, bum. Should do. Obviously, I can do cool rattle as well. Bom, bom, bom. To post it, but that wasn't what my plan was. I just pressed the wrong button. I meant to go to this. I don't know if I'm in the right spot for the glasses to line up. But we have to try, right? Have a good sleep and have a good night. See you next time. Cool glasses descent. Oh, they're too high! No. I never lined up properly. I think I was too shrimpy. Too shrimpy. Needed to be sat upright for the glasses to not just land on top of my head. If I was an expert programmer, I would make them land definitely upon me every time in the right spot. Instead, I've got my terrible attempt at anything. Okay. What quests have I got? Let's actually have a look at our quests again. Right, okay. Agatha stole the crows to hit it behind the crow's nest in the orphanage. The orphanage, we could jump off a roof somewhere between some flags. Ego hasn't been interested in eating, but we need to go to Benzar. Johan. Benzar, Johan, Eli. Lux. Sorrel. Sorrel. Who the heck's Sorrel? There's definitely some places we haven't been yet, I think. Right, Wick District. August's house, the King's office. I don't think we've been to the King's office. I think there's whole areas of the level we haven't been. Crossway House, Nera's Tower. Okay, so I think we have been like that. Or Near's Tower, sorry. Because it was near, wasn't it? That's Lucia. You'll go too. Still have to make gingerbread dough for tomorrow.
Yes,
no worries.
apprentice.
Have a good sleep. And again, I appreciate you being here. Okay, investigation.
I don't want to.
Don't want to talk about it. I guess I don't have anything for you. But have a lovely sleep, everyone that's going to bed. Bye-bye. And I do appreciate you all coming and hanging out and chatting and, you know, just being here. You know, even the lurkers, I appreciate everyone that does come and hang out. And hopefully the dev enjoys my chaotic playthrough. Feel like I need to get behind the goth, right? There's got to be something behind the goth. Library. Johan. I'm just very, very lost at times. But we're trying our best. Your Lux. Lux, what did we have as a quest for Lux? Lux wants the candles at the end of the bridge. Okay, so I just need to go to the end of the bridge at the top. Right, okay. Fine, I can do that. They're called Lux because they're light. Lux lives near Lucia, which is interesting. Interesting. Oh. Couldn't land it. Couldn't land it. Thought we might be able to walk on the thing. Or at least, you know, land on it and jump a bit further, but no. I'll go vroom. I see a flag there. But, you know, jumping off from that one, hardly getting us somewhere we couldn't already get. I'm definitely a bit lost. Definitely a little bit lost. Okay, back at the front of the city. The flag there. There's 3 flags there. Rune.
How, Detective? I don't know if I can tell you that you don't already know.
Okay, yeah.
August killed...
You don't believe it's August any more than I do. That's just Lucia. Okay. The candles. Candles at the end of the bridge. I wonder what the bit that they wanted us to jump off the bridge is then. Are there actually any candles here? Door is locked. Well, someone gave us a key for something. I wonder if it's the other door at the other end of here. Maybe we can go in here. Nope, the door's locked. Citrus.
Yeah, I'm happy to help with your investigation, apprentice. He had mentioned to me in passing that
Yeah, the king just told you things. I get it. I get it. That way. This is just the stairs up to here, right? Map. Okay, we've also got silver coins that look like they got a goblin on them. Bridge tower key, which is interesting because we're on the bridge and I tried all the towers. Unless it's the prison tower. Maybe we should try going to the prison tower. Wasn't Benthazar on the map previously? Also, there's a bunch of different arcane symbols on the map, which is interesting. Benthazar's in-house. Oh my god, I see Benzar. Okay, right, we're gonna go to... We're gonna go to the prison tower if we can find our way. Is it in there? Is that what's preventing me? Okay, it might be in there. Right, okay. I'm gonna see if I can't find another way into there. Like here. The door's locked, damn it. Thought we got a key. Candle. What about this candle? This candle's fine. Okay. Right, let's go see Benza. Benza. Bum bum bum. And Batman. Hilux. And if we jump off enough places... Library. Don't let me out. It's not down here. Benza's in-house is up there. Benza's in-house. There we go. Not a shark.
I'm Benzar. What you want?
This dog has an incredibly dark past. It radiates from him like a sickness. But he manages to keep it retained in the mixture of joy and humor. He's certainly a strange mix of traits.
He's a mix of breeds.
I'm Benzar. What you want? You're gonna ask the innkeeper how the king died? You're more of a jokester than little Agoth.
But you're a barman. You hear a lot of things.
Did I kill the king?
Obviously not.
Now you got me cracking up, little detective. How and why would I do that?
He is disturbed, no longer smiling or laughing. His demeanor terse and somber. He leans in to whisper.
I would be dead as a salt cube. Probably turn into one and sold to the nearest stable without the king mirror and his brother. Don't suggest I killed the king. I would kill myself first. Okay, little detective? Scamper out of here. I'm Benzar. What you... Frankly, I got nothing to jabber about. There's nothing you need to know about me, except I buy and sell my whole life, since I was a wee lad. Trademark, Benzar's in-house.
But I got some coins to buy something
I'm
off you.
Benzar. Coins for a sweet roll. Vigo's favorite, huh? Citrus asked you to get it.
It's citrus!
These aren't
It
cheap.
is citrus!
Sugar is incredibly expensive to transport, non-essential and all that. And cold feet eats my damn entire shipment most times.
Also, it's not good
Wish
for
I had more
dogs.
to bake with. Very well. One sweet roll just for the little apprentice. Though I suppose you're giving it away. Tell you what, try this little one. Kid size, but still good. On the house. I make them for the orphans and have some extra.
You try the miniature sweet roll. It somehow melts in your mouth with layers like buttered pastry. This gnarled dog at the edge of the world somehow makes a better pastry than all the bakeries back in the day. If he survives, what? He will become the greatest baker on Sue.
On Sue?
I see it on your face. Pretty great, right? Especially considering most of my sugar and butter turns into a solid mess with all the icing cold. Now you see why Vigo loves them. Be seen ya, little one.
You seen ya. Butter and sugar pastry rolls are pretty good, I guess.
I'm Benzar. What
I'm
you
Benzar.
want? Frankly, I got nothing to... I'm Benzar. What?
Do you have any other favors you'd like?
When Cold Feet gets here, I could use some help, but he's not here yet. Come back, how about that?
Sure.
I'm Benzar. You're gonna
I'm
ask the
Benzar.
innkeeper
So who
how
killed the king then?
died. Who killed the king? Now that's an even better question that I don't have the answer to.
You don't have the answer to, but someone does, huh? Someone. You know who knows the answer, but you're not telling me.
It could have been August. I've seen him live it before. He is capable of violence and like what most of the dogs in this city know him as. But killing Mir? Highly unlikely. There was something far darker stirring in the cauldron. My take? Cold Feet. I bet he is a Raven agent. Showed up right before the murder too, 5 days ago. Unlike him, he's supposed to show up today.
5 days ago, but the murder was 4 days ago.
I'm Benzar. What do you want?
I want to know the code to the treasure chest. Do I have to figure it out and hack it, or ooh, what are you hiding down here? Is this a dungeon, or is these the guest bedrooms for people who pay to sleep at the inn? Any mythological creatures down here? Any chimeras? Okay, right. Oh. Gotta love that sliding banister. Slide down that banister, real nice. Okay, we found Benzar's pub, the Milk District. There. Right, let's give guy at the top of the stairs the Tootsie Roll. He's been waiting for it his whole life. We'll force him to eat it. Nobody else could feed him, but we will give him the world's greatest sweet roll. If not, we'll eat it in front of him. Make him really, really sad about it.
Apprentice. Hell to the... Oh. A sweet roll. For me. Thanks, apprentice, but I will have to refuse.
Then I shall eat it in front of your face.
Just take it for yourself. Benzar sweet rolls are some of the best. Go.
But now it is our sweet roll.
Hell to thee. Thank you for bringing those swords to the pubs. Apprentice. Yes, apprentice. You have the knife, I see. Strange, isn't it? It's most certainly August's knife, but the handle is, well, destroyed. Apprentice.
The guard captain looks you directly in the eyes. His brows.
Okay, something still troubles him. Did we chat to you? Was there any two-star
the
chats?
orphanage itself will...
Okay, no. There's a flag there. Flag over there.
How, detective?
What we can do is maybe figure out where the orphanage is. The orphanage is all the way over there. Right, okay. Vigo's tower. Go the Carpathian. Oh. Come on, you can get on that. You've been on it before. Be careful. Actually, you know what?
A pleasure, detective.
I'll ask you to get
getting the King's Codex? Very well. Just don't mess around in the palace, please. The King's body is currently there. Please. You might need to get lockbox numbers from Cecil.
Okay, we can get the lockbox numbers from Cecil.
Here's
the key.
After you compare, just ensure you return the quill.
Okay, so we can get... Stuck out of bounds trying to tease and jump over things. Okay, but we could... Maybe... An interesting key. That's not how I expected it to sound from the description. boom. It gets stuck out of bounds. Okay, if I go over here, one of these towers might have a way to jump to the orphanage. Like this one. Yes, this one. With the boxes that we could jump up before, perhaps. Oh. A bigger way up. Oh.
A pleasure, Detective. After you...
You're literally the same person that we were just next to, aren't you? Okay, what about up here? There's a way to jump off up here. Maybe we can jump through the physics. Come on, you fit through holes like that before. It's getting closer. But here. Okay. Kato. That's a bit that we can fall between the out of bounds. So this is the orphanage. There was supposed to be something by the orphanage, like a brooch. Where's the brooch? Down here. Okay, well now we're just at Bentazar's Bazaar. Okay. Hid it in the crow's nest by the orphanage. Jonah has a research project. Eli... Okay. I think we got a key which lets us go Ink Palace. Is that to the tower? That's I'm going to try the tower. Not the tower. I might call it a night. Because I don't think we're going to fully solve it today, but Cecil.
Detective.
Can you tell me the codes?
You need the codes to the king's safe? Of course you do. Very well. 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1. I do appreciate you helping Eli and Johan.
1 4 2 3 1 2 1. That's not the code that it was. 1 4 2 3 1 2 1. That's not the code that it was. That is absolutely not the code that it was. As for where it was. Who remembers which door it was in? King's office, perhaps? It was the room right next to you, wasn't it?
Yes.
I did you a favour.
He refused? Oh dear. In a few days he will not have any muscle left on him. Please,
I know this is asking a lot. Please return and talk with him. He's carrying the weight of many dead, and having his king die on his watch is no doubt burning a void through his will. You don't know how grateful I am, apprentice. Please, just tell him you have the investigation under control.
So for the last advert, everyone's out to stop with
I
that
couldn't
advert.
have done anything else. Please.
Where was Cecil again? We're just gonna go to this guy and talk to him again, and then get lost again. Hi, I've come bearing the sleep roll again.
Apprentice, hell to thee. So Citrius asked you to return. She put you up to delivering the sweet roll then. I'm fine, apprentice. I just fast a little when those I love die. Even more so for tragedies like this. You are likely old enough to remember the Raven Moor. It was hell, apprentice. I was with the 11th Legion, the vanguard on the Battle of Spire. August sent the legions to fight. We were decimated. Most of the battle is confidential, but you know the Dreamers, apprentice. Those dogs that have powers. The Ravens managed to get their hands on one of the most powerful Dreamers. They summoned these abominations. Wisps, I think they're called. Those wisps. They tore our army to shreds. Rohel, Kato's father, led strategic maneuvers that countered them well. My job was to cover Rohel's blind spots. But those wisps flashed. I don't know what to call them. Visions? Too dark for any dog to endure. I faltered, collapsed to my knees, heaved up my pre-battle food. Through the bile, I saw Rohel die in a way that ought not to be described. Command fell to knee. Then, I am no Rohel. The dogs started to fall like flies. Now the king, my king, and his brother, the humble woodworker that stepped down from royalty to end the war, convicted on my watch. I love them both. It brings back too much pain. But
okay, talk
what
forever.
Is life but pain? Impending death. Here we are at the edge of the world. The dark
Okay, would you like a sweet roll after all this?
Death cradling us always. Yet, we live. I tell Ona and the orphans, kindness and forgiveness are the candles that keep life burning. I ought to remember my own words. I might take you up on that sweet roll if you still have it. It was nice to talk with someone about this. Been pent up in me for quite some time. You've been very kind to an old soldier. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Apprentice, hell to thee. Thank you for...
Hi. Wait, there's not a door next to you. King's Court. Okay. Is it perchance the library? Ape. Tower. Was it in here? Was in here, wasn't it? Parkour! Parkour time. No!
It's a safe. It's a safe.
Safe!
4 dial positions.
a safe. It's not the number that they just gave us. I'm clicking 4, but it's not going down to 4.
It's a safe. It has
To go to 4.
It has 4 dials.
It's a safe.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
Four, 1, 2.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
2, 4, 1, 3. Sound 3.
4 dial positions.
3, 3, 3. 4, 4. 3.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
3, 3, 3. 4, 4, 4.
It's a safe.
2,
It has 4 dial
4,
positions.
1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 1.
It's a safe. It has 4
2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3. Nah.
It's a safe.
Stay on
It
the
has 4 dial
3.
positions.
4, 4, 1, 4, 1.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
Safe, it has 4 positions, and it's not the number that she told us. She's a liar.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1. Nah!
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
4, 4, 1, 4, 3,
It's a safe.
2,
It has 4 dial positions.
4, 1, 3, 3, 4. No, it's 3 threes.
It has 4 dial positions.
Has 4 positions.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions.
2, 4, 1, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 1, 4, 2, 1.
It's a safe. It has 4 dial positions. It's a safe.
Okay.
It has 4 dial
2,
positions.
4, 1, 3, 3, 3.
It's a safe. It has 4
I
dial
lose count.
positions.
3, 3, 3. No, why did it go to 4?
It has 4 dial positions.
4, 4. 1, 4, 2. Not 4. Not 1.
It cracks open. You find a single key inside.
We hacked the system. Missing prison key.
The safe is...
The number she told us was not right, but maybe it was to something else. We were 1 digit away. We were so close. Hey, I found the key. Oh, it is here. Interesting. Interact. Did the door down there that we were interacting with? Or what? And we could potentially jump onto that to break out of bounds. The prison tower that we've accidentally got a key for. Early. Too early.
You're another detective? With Oleander, I presume.
We finally meet the prince! Yes, we definitely didn't break the daughter things, I guess.
I'll tell you everything I know. I did not kill my brother. Would never. I love my brother.
I guess you didn't.
What do you want to know?
He's a mutt. Is he the murderer, the brother to the king? His body shakes from the cold. His blood is more commoner than a prince.
So he's a pretender.
His mind is open. He does not seek to deceive. He looks out over the city with a sad nostalgia. The last of his line. Except, no, he is not the last. He smells of sawdust and stands quiet. A soldier whose discipline seems to be the only thing holding him together.
So he's not really the brother at all. He's stand-in.
Yes, detective. Very well. I was with Mir the night he was murdered. We were talking. We talked every night about the Empire, life. Mir was talking about the orphans. Wanted to secure a better future for them than just this city. Then I heard a soft plunk, like a stone hitting mud. Mir just stopped talking, collapsed, before he was even on the ground.
Okay, so someone did shoot him with a crossbow.
I tried to catch him, but he was gone, like that. One moment talking about his hopes, then just gone. I shouted for help over the wind, held him in my arms briefly. In my panic, I barely registered whatever was in his neck, the gnarled wood just above his collar. I sat there for maybe a minute, yelling for help, trying to stop the bleeding. By then, I realized it was a knife. It didn't look like my knife, though. I ran to Ona. She was the guard on duty. She briefly examined what must have been my insignia on the blade. Then she dragged me to the prison tower. I was shocked. I didn't know what was happening. Part of me thought it was Ona, that she was going to kill me, too.
Nah, I don't think it was
I
her.
almost fought back. Maybe I should have. He died in my arms. The journal they found, the part that reads,
yeah, I know that because it was forged. We already got this bit.
My brother and I were fine. We had our disagreements, but we were brothers. I don't want to be king. I would never want that. I didn't kill Mir. Yes, detective. Very well. I was with Mir the night he was murdered. We were talking. We talked every night about the Empire, life. Mir was talking about the orphans. Wanted to secure a better future for them than just this city.
Who would want to stop that, though?
Then I heard a soft plunk, like a stone hitting mud. Mir just stopped talking, collapsed, Before he was even on the ground, blood began to pool on the snow. I tried to catch him, but he was gone. Like that. One moment talking about his hopes, then just gone. I shouted for help over the wind, held him in my arms briefly. In my panic, I barely registered whatever was in his neck, the gnarled wood just above his collar. I sat there for maybe
Well, that's a different story now, isn't it?
Stop the bleeding. By then, I realized it was a knife. It didn't look like my knife, though. I ran to Ona. She was the guard on duty. She briefly examined what must have been my insignia on the blade. Then she dragged me to the prison tower. I was shocked. I didn't.
Okay, well, that's the same.
I almost fought. The journal they found, the part that reads, "I should be king." I never wrote that. My brother and I were fine. We had our disagreements, but we were brothers. I don't want to be king. I would never want that. I didn't kill Mir. Yes,
Okay,
Detective.
let's have a chat.
No time to chat, Detective. Please, solve this murder. It is a herald's philosophy of inner strength. I have studied it for some time. We cannot control the chaos around us, only how we respond to it.
Why is the
Prison
probably the
tower
second
is
option?
merely
That's
a tower.
weird.
My brother is dead and I am imprisoned. But right now, I cannot do anything to change that. Yes, you can. I trust you, Detective. Find the holes in Oleander's first draft, huh?
Well, he already told me there are a million holes
Yes,
in his
Detective.
things.
Yes, apprentice.
Lucia.
Please bring this note to Lucia. That is all I ask.
You know. Right, well, there's still more things that we can maybe look at up here where we probably weren't meant to get yet. The code that she gave us was completely wrong. I was determined to access that code. Oh, hi! That key. Now we do.
Yes, apprentice?
I've got a note for you.
Oh, this is for me? From August?
She grabs the note from your hand and hastily reads through it. Her heart quickens.
Oh, you're in love with him.
Thank you for delivering this, apprentice. I must. If you can, tell August I plan to leave. An apprentice, please, please find a way to free August.
I will. I'll replace him with September.
He does not understand the gravity of this situation. He believes there are Raven mercenaries here. That is not the case. Something far worse has begun, and it must be stopped. They'll come from the Darkway. The city might be first.
Are you a bear?
They are coming, the gods, and there is only a small chance they might be stopped. The dogs must stop their progress as a species and empire, or they will destroy us all. August does not know this. He only knows what he sees. Go, apprentice. More blood is yet to spill. Yes, apprentice?
Okay, so it's to do with the gods.
Yes, I need aid. I'll be brief. I'm leaving the city. I must. Please, check with Benzar if my travel pack is ready. If he gives you any trouble, tell him the siren sings. That is all.
Benzar. Okay, so we may have made quicker progress than we were meant to because we were probably meant to find some other treasure chest that has a whole series of numbers on it, not the treasure chest that we accidentally did get. So, yeah, no, we might have sequence broke by accident, but it is getting late, so I know it is the weekend, so I don't have to be at work. But I will call it a night for tonight there. So thank you to Natalo again for the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you to Jacob Lupig, Natalo. I keep saying Lupig, but I mean Lupik. EK Pap, who is the game developer. And Purple Rhino, who was here hanging out earlier. And Bum Dumpling. who are all here in chat hanging out. I don't know if anyone's still hanging around, but if you are, or anyone else that might have been watching and lurking, I appreciate you all. I hope you all have a lovely night. But that is where we're going to call it a day for today. We will be back at this to solve mystery, perhaps. Next time. If not, you know, however long it takes us. But we'll be back. But yeah, I will be back on Monday with something else, and I'll catch you all then. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.